EastEnders Max Branning escapes Walford again. When is his return? Jake Wood's latest appearance on EastEnders was short-lived after Max Branning once again left East London, though fans are aware the iconic character is set to make a full return to Albert Square soon. Back in July, it was confirmed that Wood would reprise his role on the BBC soap following a 4-year hiatus, with the character returning last month and quickly getting involved with Zoe Slater. Earlier this week, Max made a dramatic entrance at Lauren and Peter's wedding, surprising patrons of the Queen Vic and leaving his daughter visibly shocked. While she responded coldly, his son Oscar greeted him more warmly. Max also faced the complications of encountering former love Stacey Slater, who was left heartbroken after witnessing him share a kiss with her cousin Zoe. Thursday's 2nd of October episode opened with the fallout from that moment, showing Stacey's clear displeasure. Zoe admitted she had been seeing Max for some time, which led Stacey to lash out, especially when Zoe brought up the late Martin. Max also faced criticism from Kat and Lauren, the latter accusing him of spoiling her wedding day. Following rejection from Stacey and letting Zoe down gently but firmly, Max tried to make amends with Lauren, but she scolded him for dwelling on Stacey instead of dealing with issues closer to home. "I've spent a long time on my own since leaving here," Max explained. "I've been searching for something, though I'm not sure what. Seeing Stacey again reminded me what it felt like to be happy." He then reflected on similarities between himself and his daughter, adding that Peter could never truly measure up for her. Naturally, this upset Lauren, who told him to leave immediately. Despite Oscar wanting him to stay, Max decided it was best to leave Walford, saying he wasn't the solution for the family and that everyone would be better off without him. He narrowly avoided encountering Cindy, who was desperate to confront him. After one final rejection from Stacey, Max left her a voicemail before departing East London once more. Yet with Wood scheduled to return for a full-time stint later this year, the question remains, what will bring him back? Exclusive. EastEnders Alice Haig reveals details of special episode as Joel lashes out. EastEnders actress Alice Haig has shared insights about the show's upcoming special episode as Joel Marshall's storyline takes a darker turn. Producers have confirmed that next Thursday's installment in Walford, 9th of October, will concentrate entirely on Joel's misogynistic behavior, which continues to escalate. In this issue-led episode, Joel and his friend Tommy Moon create a school incident that has far-reaching effects on their classmates and the wider Albert Square community. Alice's character, Vicky Fowler, will play a central role as the storyline culminates with Joel physically attacking her. Speaking exclusively to us on the red carpet at the 2025 Inside Soap Awards, Alice discussed the broader trajectory of the plot. "We've been filming this recently, and it's part of a long chain of consequences," she said. "Things are going to get very dark with Joel, and the situation will become genuinely dangerous. Vicky is in for a rough ride." That, in turn, triggers a whole fallout, raising questions about what will happen to her, to Joel, and to Ross. The story has been beautifully crafted and executed, at least that's my hope, and it's all coming very soon. When asked specifically about the special episode, Alice explained, "It's largely focused on toxic masculinity, misogyny, and the ways young people are being influenced, particularly young men. But it also affects women. There are young women caught up with men holding these views, and they internalize these beliefs themselves. It's essentially an episode about starting conversations with children and showing that it doesn't have to be this way. I can't say too much, but viewers will see how the young characters deal with these issues, as well as how their parents attempt to respond. Many of the parents are really out of their depth, and it gets quite intense." Alice confirmed that both she and her co-star Max Murray, who plays Joel, were excited to tackle this emotionally charged storyline. "When I first heard about it, Max and I were both inspired by the material because of its importance," she said. "Obviously, a show like EastEnders needs to dramatize events. The tension and escalation are necessary for viewers, but the essence of the story is rooted in reality." There are kids across the country facing situations like Joel's, so I felt privileged to be trusted with this storyline. I was genuinely honoured and excited. Meanwhile, Vicky has recently been at the centre of another dramatic moment, clashing physically with Zoe Slater in the middle of Albert Square. Alice laughed about filming the fight. That scene with Zoe was one of the highlights of my career. I didn't want a stunt double. I had a large back pad so she could push me over safely, but I performed it myself. It was thrilling. The timing and hits were tricky, because you're actually far from the other actor, but the camera makes it look real. Watching it back for the first time, I thought, wow, that looks incredible. It was so much fun. EastEnders stars promise exciting developments for Harry and Kojo amid dark drugs plot. At the Inside Soap Awards, EastEnders Elijah Holloway and Juhaim Rasool Choudhury shared insight into the soap's upcoming storylines, teasing tension, surprises, and tested friendships in Walford. With both actors at the heart of some of the show's most talked-about plots, the future on Albert Square promises drama and fireworks. Speaking exclusively to Metro on the red carpet, the duo discussed what fans can expect in the weeks ahead, from heated twists in relationships to rising conflict within the Panesar household. Since joining the show, Elijah Holloway has quickly become a fan favourite as Harry Mitchell, with his portrayal capturing the character's emotional journey. From navigating complex friendships to exploring new romance, Elijah described his experience as an incredible journey. Lots of hard work, lots of exciting storylines. I feel very fortunate to have been part of so many different arcs this year. I'm riding a real high at the moment, he explained. Harry has grown significantly since his arrival, but his path forward may be more challenging than anticipated. One of his strongest bonds has been with Kojo, though that friendship is under strain due to Kojo's secret involvement with Ravi and Oki. Fans are still reeling from Kojo's sudden collapse at the Arches, and Elijah confirmed that there is more story to come between the two friends. I can say that Harry and Kojo will continue to be friends, but their relationship is going to be tested further, he revealed. Elijah also highlighted how much he enjoys working with Dio Koleosho, who plays Kojo. I love working with Dio and exploring Harry and Kojo's friendship. They bring out the best in each other, and hopefully that will continue. We'll see. The evolving dynamic between Harry and Kojo remains one of the more emotionally complex relationships on the square. With secrets, loyalty, and danger all at play, there's still plenty of drama to come. Meanwhile, Harry's romance with Gina has brought a lighter, happier note to the storyline, but Elijah warned that nothing in Walford is simple. We'll see. It's EastEnders, he laughed. The plot we're entering will continue to escalate. Expect twists and turns, and definitely a lot of fireworks. Indeed, with Kojo's collapse still fresh, and Harry becoming further entwined in Ravi's world, his relationship with Gina could face serious challenges. Will she stick by him, or is heartbreak inevitable? Juhaim Rasool Choudhury teases Panesar family turmoil. While Harry and Gina's story intensifies, trouble is brewing within the Panesar family. Juhaim Rasool Choudhury, who plays Devinder Nugget Gulati, hinted at conflict that could shake one of EastEnders' most prominent households. There's a lot going on with Ravi right now, affecting Oki, Harry, and Kojo, he explained. It's sending shockwaves through the Panesar family. Although the Panesars have recently appeared united and strong, Choudhury suggested this stability won't last. Right now, they seem solid, but these shockwaves will disrupt them. They'll be shaken and a little dazed. It's exciting, he added. What's next for Walford's newest generation? Between Harry's romantic drama, Kojo's health scare, and rising tensions among the Panesars, EastEnders is set to continue delivering gripping, character-driven storylines. For both Holloway and Choudhury, the coming months promise deeper arcs and even more explosive twists. EastEnders airs Mondays to Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One and BBC iPlayer.